If YouTube just stopped giving you views, or it feels like it's harder than ever before to get views right now, it's because the YouTube algorithm just changed on March 31st, and this is the biggest update that they've had in a really long time. And all you have to do in order to get your views to skyrocket right now is simply implement the 4 changes that I'm going to share with you in this video, because it's guaranteed to increase your reach. In fact, look at this. This is literally my views on YouTube. I went from getting around 30,000 views a day to instantly, the day that the change got implemented, 46,000 views, 50,000 views, and this is only going to continue going up. So I literally am getting 50 to 75% more views instantly, and if you implement these changes I'm going to share with you, the same thing can happen to you. So change number 1 is that YouTube changed how YouTube Shorts views are counted. In the past, it only counted as a view if somebody got through the first 3 seconds of your video, but it doesn't work like that anymore. As of March 31st, if somebody sees your video, it is going to count as a view, and if somebody loops your video, it is going to count as a view, which guess what this means? Creators that upload YouTube Shorts right now are going to get more views on YouTube. They're going to get more subscribers on YouTube, and quite frankly, YouTube is going to be prioritizing those channels. So if you have not been uploading Shorts right now, or you haven't been taking uploading Shorts seriously, now is your sign. You need to make sure that you do this. I cannot emphasize this enough. YouTube is only going to continue to go down this path where they want to show people, especially people that are watching YouTube on a mobile device, YouTube Shorts. Why? Because it keeps people coming back to YouTube, it keeps them on YouTube for longer, and it keeps people way more engaged. I want you to think about this. How would YouTube be able to compete with Instagram or be able to compete with TikTok when people could go on there and get several different dopamine hits, but people come on a YouTube on a phone and don't have the same thing? It's completely different if somebody's watching a YouTube video from a TV or from a laptop, because they're way more used to sitting down and watching a 10-minute video, a 20-minute video, a 30-minute video. But as of today, right now, that isn't necessarily how people are always consuming YouTube. I'm not saying that people stop watching long-form content and that they stop watching lives, but what I am saying is there is a new shift here, and you need to make sure you take advantage of it. More importantly though, you need to be doing 2 things. First and foremost, you need to make sure that you are ranking for search on YouTube Shorts. Why? Because people aren't only getting shown long form content like they used to. Now, if somebody does a search for something on a mobile device, which is where most people search for things, guess what? They're getting shown YouTube Shorts first. And if they're not, and you make a YouTube Short about that topic, odds are they're going to see your YouTube Short, and this is going to skyrocket your reach, skyrocket your subscribers, and the amount of money you can make from YouTube. In addition to that though, whenever you upload a video about a live, or you upload a long form video, you need to do multiple YouTube Shorts about that same topic. Why? Because like I just showed you, people aren't only getting shown long form content like they used to on YouTube. Now they get shown a bunch of different content. So if you aren't showing up for that topic in a bunch of different places, you're missing out on subscribers, and ultimately you're missing out on money. But that's just the first change. The second change is that you need to make sure that 3 different settings are going to be enabled every single time that you upload a video to YouTube, because if you simply turn these settings on and start using them, it is going to increase your views. In fact, I've literally seen this double people's views simply by changing this one thing. That first part of what you need to change is exactly what I did right here to get over 450,000 views and 21,000 views. And that is that you need to add an end screen and a related video to every single video that you make. If you go live on YouTube, or if you create a long form video on YouTube, you need to add end screens to the end of it. If you create a YouTube short, you need to add related video to it. Why? Because if not, you are going to leave a ton of views on the table. I'm literally showing right here that I've gotten almost 500,000 views on YouTube simply by using this feature. The second feature that you need to make sure that you're using is what you're going to see in Iman's post right here. He has a pinned comment that tells people to go to another video. Why is he doing this? Because it drives a ton of traffic to that video. This video right here, over 300,000 views. If we click on this video right here, it's got over 9.6 million views. How did this video get over 9.6 million views? By him driving traffic from the pinned comment from other videos. And then that final setting you need to make sure is on right here, putting a video in your description. So to recap this, you need to make sure you're using the end screen feature. You need to make sure you're using the related video feature. You need to make sure that you are pushing people towards another video or an offer or getting them to subscribe in your pinned comment. And then you also need to be doing it in the description above the fold. Why? Because this gives you a 3x advantage to people watching multiple videos when they come to one of your videos. And what does this do? It leads to an increase in views, and it makes the YouTube algorithm love you way more, because if the YouTube algorithm sees that you are driving people to multiple videos every single time they show one of your videos to somebody, guess what it incentivizes them to do? Show even more of your videos to people. Now, change number 3 is you need to be paying attention to what device type and what kind of content your audience actually watches. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you do not pay attention to this, you are going to leave views on the table. If you don't pay attention to this, you aren't going to get the reach that you want to on YouTube, because where people are actually watching your content and what kind of content they actually want to consume is drastically going to affect how many views you actually get. And simply taking advantage of this is going to skyrocket your reach, because if you are only going live on YouTube right now, you're leaving views behind. If you are only uploading long form content on YouTube right now, you're leaving views behind. And if you're only uploading shorts, you're leaving views behind. Let me explain. So if you come into YouTube Studio, you come into your analytics, and then you come into audience right here and you scroll down, this is going to show you what formats your viewers watch on YouTube, and it is also going to show you what device type people watch. And you could filter this by different types of content. And what this is going to show to you is what type of content you should actually make. If people only watch your content from a TV, long form content is by far going to be the best. If people only watch your content from a computer, long form content is going to be the best. But if people only watch from a mobile device, guess what? YouTube Shorts, long form, and lives all get shown on a mobile device. And again, you could come over here and see what formats people are actually watching. Now, if you come into see more here, you can expand this to see how this has actually changed over time. So if I come into lifetime, I've been uploading on YouTube since 2019. Now, if we come over here, we'll see that in the beginning, I had a lot of mobile, it dipped down. It went back up, and it really dipped up during the pandemic. If we come over to computer right here, we're going to see a pretty similar trend. But if we come over to TV, we're going to see that this has been pretty much steadily increasing the entire time. And what does this mean? That people's view habits are drastically changing, and their view habits determine how you get views, what type of views you get. So you need to be paying attention to this, because this is going to reveal to you where you should actually be making content, what format you should be making content in, and how you could turn your existing content into way more views. Because ideally, whenever you go to upload about a piece of content on YouTube, you should be making a long form video or live for it and a bunch of shorts. Now, the number one complaint that I get from creators about this is how much time it takes, and I understand that. But if you simply just make a long form piece of content or go live, you can then cut that up into a bunch of different viral shorts. In fact, there's an AI tool that makes this incredibly easy. It'll predict which parts of your video could end up going viral, and it makes editing content like this incredibly easy, because otherwise it's very hard. Let me show you this. And that's exactly why I'd strongly suggest that you use Nexus Clips in order to do this for you, because their AI is going to find the perfect video clip for you, it's going to edit it for you, and it's even going to add subtitles. So all you have to do is upload the long form video, and boom, you're going to get viral shorts ideas straight from that are ready to publish. Here's how it actually works. You literally just log into Nexus Clips, sync up your YouTube channel, and now you're going to be able to edit specific clips that you want to grab, or click on create clip right here. It's going to bring up all of your past content, like this video I uploaded 5 days ago. I'm going to click generate moments and then click got it, and boom, this is going to go through, analyze my content, and actually get those clips for me. In addition to that though, I can highlight the top things that I actually want to do. For example, moments that demonstrate effective use of task scheduling or anything I put in here. So I'm going to click this right here, click generate new moments. I'm going to skip this step, and boom, this is going to go through and actually generate those for me. So now Nexus Clip has literally gone through, made all these clips, and it gives you a score of how likely this is to potentially go viral. Now, if I click on this right here, all I have to do now is click create clip up here. I could go ahead and I can adjust the length. For example, I want this to be 17 seconds. Then I click into edit up here, which will bring me in here where I can now affect the hook. I can put different stickers on here. I can add subtitles. I could change the framing, and then boom, export this video. And that's exactly why I'd strongly suggest you go to the pinned comment below and register for Nexus Clips today. This is an absolute no-brainer. It's going to help you increase your views, increase your subscribers without you doing extra work, because their AI features are amazing. Now, before I get into change number 4, which is by far the most important, and if you're not taking it seriously, you're going to get left behind on YouTube right now, I did want to emphasize something. How many views you get on YouTube right now is going to be 100% determined on your ideal viewers' past view history. What does this mean? It means that if they watch a certain type of content, or a certain format of content, or a certain length of content, or content on certain topics, that is going to drastically impact the type of content that gets shown in the future. So if you're not creating content that is complementary to that, or that is in those same formats, on those same lengths, on those same topics, well, guess what's going to happen? YouTube is going to overlook your channel. They aren't going to prioritize it. And ultimately, you're going to get hidden on YouTube. And I've seen this happen to big creators. I've seen this happen to small creators. And I've seen this happen to brand new creators that are actually never able to get growth, even though their competitors spend way less time uploading to YouTube or way less time creating content or even create worse content simply because they don't understand how their content fits in to their ideal viewers' past view history. Now, change number 4 is you need to make sure that you are leveraging AI. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you're not using AI to come up with better titles, you're going to get left behind. If you're not using AI to generate thumbnails, you're going to get left behind. If you're not using AI to come up with scripts or to give you feedback on your content, you are going to get left behind in 2025 because you need to understand what different tools you could be using and how your competitors are using them, because that's probably why they spend less time creating content on YouTube than you do, but they get way better results. Now, if you're serious about growing on YouTube and you're sick and tired of struggling, or you're sick and tired of not getting the views and the reach that your competitors are getting, well, I personally want to help you. In fact, I want to work with you one-on-one to guarantee I can help you grow quicker on YouTube the same way I just helped this creator gain over 390,000 subscribers, this creator over 600,000 subscribers, and this creator over 1 million subscribers. I want the same exact results for you, and I'll guarantee I can help you grow faster. If that sounds interesting, well, please check out this video right here that walks you through exactly how I can help you. I'll see you over there.